Welcome back to Poems in a Time of Plague. Today, William Butler Yeats, rhymed with Gates, was a lion of the Irish literary establishment and 20th century culture in general. He got a Nobel Prize for Literature in 1923 and in 1934 had a partial vasectomy in an attempt to revive his flagging energy and libido. It's not a thing, by the way. Though that flagpole may have been raised by his numerous affairs and liaisons with younger women, for which his wife forgave him. After his death in 1939, aged 73, he was quickly and discreetly buried near the hotel in France where he had expired. He was repatriated to County Sligo 9 years later, but not before he had been earlier exhumed and his remains thrown into a communal grave. The forensic doctor tasked with bringing him home to Ireland thus merely selected a collection of bones that seemed to match his stature. This poem has also been picked apart over the years and its entrails used in myriad works of literature, TV, film and music. See what you can recognise. The apocalyptic subject matter refers variously to the beginning of the Irish War of Independence, the chaos of post-World War I Europe and the 1918 flu pandemic. Do I hear a few echoes today? The Second Coming. Turning and turning in the widening gyre, the falcon cannot hear the falconer. Things fall apart. The centre cannot hold. Mere anarchy is loosed upon the world. The blood-dim tide is loosed, and everywhere the ceremony of innocence is drowned. The best lack all conviction, while the worst are full of passionate intensity. Surely some revelation is at hand. Surely the second coming is at hand. The second coming, hardly are those words out, when a vast image out of Spiritus Mundi troubles my sight. Somewhere in the sands of the desert, a shape with a lion body and the head of a man, a gaze blank and pitiless as the sun, is moving its slow thighs, while all about it reel shadows of the indignant desert birds. The darkness drops again, but now I know that 20 centuries of stony sleep were vexed to nightmare by a rocking cradle. And what rough beast, its hour come round at last, slouches towards Bethlehem to be born? Well, I guess we might well find out fairly soon. Happy times indeed. Until next time, good night.